We're sharing with you the role of the teacher in CCI's apprenticeships. So the focus of every activity that the teacher is involved in, it focuses around and centers on the apprenticeship's ability to gain in knowledge and skills to become a professional in the trade. This happens in the process of reviewing and grading all the work they submit, whether it's online learning, some knowledge-based content about different aspects and theories about collision repair or damage estimating or automotive painting, and review that work and submit grades on it, as well as for their skills, which are graded primarily by their trainer who's working with them every day in the stall or in the office. So those are the first aspects. They review and grade all the work that's being submitted by the apprentice online. Then they develop a plan for learning, not for them to deliver, but a plan for each of their apprentices to learn better and deeper. So this plan is what will be activated and moved on into as they move into the online class and meet weekly. So this is somewhat of what it looks like. So the student learns online. They watch videos, enter discussions. All of the tests that are provided are self-graded and post directly into the gradebook. And they create repair plans for the activities they're going to be involved in. The next step is the trainer in the shop or in the business demonstrates each of the skills that the apprentice needs to learn. The apprentice watches, they try it themselves, and then the trainer evaluates that work and gives them a grade on it after they've done it a few times. Then at that point, the apprentice uploads evidence of all of those things that they just did. So those work samples get uploaded simply with a cell phone, taking pictures of themselves doing these skills, each of the steps, and samples of the final product as well. The teacher reviews all of this work, even though it's graded and submitted by their trainer or graded and submitted by their apprentice, and they review it again as a second pair of eyes to determine yes, that is an adequate score, that's an adequate evaluation of this, or no, there's a couple things I'm concerned about. These sand scratches and the tapered feather edge look a little bit deep to me. And so they might use that as a topical discussion. The next step is the teacher plans the learning process that's going to take place for each of their apprentices. So they are going to plan to review several of these artifacts that have been submitted by each of their apprentices online. So they'll select the ones that they want to show, emphasizing the good examples and identifying why they're good, but also critiquing some of the bad samples of work that was submitted and help them solve problems with the work that was submitted. Gee, it looks to me like you didn't put enough hardener in the filler, or it looks to me like you didn't allow enough induction time on that 2K primer for it to actually chemically react, and so you're having a problem with it not curing properly on the car. So these are all things that can be easily visible from online and from the submissions from each of the apprentices. So after that plan is in place, now it's the job of the teacher to facilitate the process of learning in the live class that takes place online. So your first step is to connect with each of the candidates to make sure that they're feeling comfortable with you, they've eased tensions, maybe a little chit chat before the class begins. Somehow start breaking that ice a little bit. But also you want to begin reviewing your plan together with them. So you're reviewing some of that work and you're helping them solve problems. You preview what's coming next in the course. Share with them tips and tricks on how to help them in their process of learning each of these skills as they come up each week. So this online class can actually be all the students that are in the same course can be in the same one each week. It doesn't have to be lockstep together. Some could be early on in their training with that course, and some might be toward the middle, and some might be toward the end of that course. In either event, a creative teacher can actually draw from the experience of those that have been down this path a little bit earlier and have them actually help solidify the methodology used to solve the problems that they're experiencing. And they can all be at different stages of learning.